What's going on, guys? RedWolfVion with another Gundam Battle Operation 2 viewer match replay. We're going to jump into it. Today we have a video submission from Cody-P, who's apparently running Blue Destiny Unit 1. We're going to see if we have us a nice match here. Solid blue. Oh, a little gray. I respect it. I respect it. Them colors. Can't go wrong with colors. Okay, let's see. Alright, we're on the impact site. Nice to meet you. This is 6v6 ace match. Ooh, so they have one support. Interesting. Well, we'll see what comes of it. Alright. Have two other raids. Of course, two generals. Alright, doing a good job here. Just, ooh, that was very nice time with the boost there. He did hold that charge all the way up until he got to combat. Right here, you gotta be very careful. It's a good job, but I think that that suit over there, I can't tell what it is. Was it a heavy Gundam or Unit 5? Was kind of wailing on him, so you gotta be very, very careful. Get this goof. That was risky, but it did pay off somewhat. And we have that support unit up there just having its way. He's apparently crouched. See if you can do something about it. There you go. Ooh. How's that custom? Good timing with the exam. Oh, and there's the Zoc in the back. Ooh, you've got to be very careful. Very nice. Alright. So, for this Zoc, hopefully he knows how to combat it. Very nice. He went from... his ally got caught with the melee. And he's kind of far behind enemy lines right now. So it's very dangerous. You guys, I will say Zoc is... It will be resistant to your first swipe. So if you try to swipe confirm, it can counter. So you be very careful you're fighting a Zoc. Your best bet is to hit a down slash on first. Otherwise, they're going to go for it. Granted, depending on what suit and your animation is. Oh man, you guys are kind of leading this right now. My goodness, even though you have 1, 2 are pretty low here, you only have a second or two left in your exam system, so it's about to go out. Yeah, that's why I've always felt certain ways about exam system. I like it, it's cool, but at the same time it kind of sucks. So I mean, I guess in the backdrop. Oh, did someone disconnect? Oh no, I hate that so much. But if many of you may not know, you definitely never count yourself out, even if you lose one person, especially in an ace match. He actually's taking the time to repair some of his suit. All the way back to full. How about that? That's called coverage from your allies. Alright, so let's see if he's able to get back into the fight here. Just be very careful. He did recover for the purpose of being able to run like normal. Keep in mind, guys, when you use exam system, the description anyway says you're unable to do that. But in this case, not as easy. So they are essentially what I'm looking for, setting up camp at their base. But be very careful. I don't know how that Zoc did not get the counter out of it, but he's gonna get a knockdown. All the Zoc's melees will succeed in the knockdown, so you gotta be very careful. And once it starts charging, it hurts, regardless what class you are. At this point, you're behind enemy lines alone, and they're just going to finish you off there. Got two supports on them. Oh, two supports in general. Oh, let's see if he can make it out. Go, Cody, go. Oh, man. Number 4 almost saved you. Oof. Oof. My goodness. That score difference. Oh. That's so on. That hurts my soul. Holy cow. They're down by like 9K. Oh, man. Oh, man. However, they can still make it. Ace time. Alright, the general became ace on both sides. Shoutouts to the enemy team who is still here. You guys are the real MVPs for sticking in there. I know it can be very frustrating at times to have this happen to you, but practice makes perfect. Can't get perfect without practice. Oh, okay. So you're going around the long way. I guess he's trying to catch someone off guard. Yeah, he's trying to catch this Zoc over here, which is smart. It being crouched, but be very careful. There you go. Baited out the tackle very nicely. So, and again, a lot of people don't realize, like Zoc's melee, the swings are quick, and because you don't see the arms change as much, you have to be very careful for essentially the flick of the wrists. You know, otherwise you can run into this melee. Like right there, he was trying to go for it. You weren't able to get the back, so he did get toppled. He's probably gonna get up soon. He's up now. GP, very nice counter, very call. Ooh, Zoc is gonna have his way. Ooh. Guys, again, a good example of when you use the exam system defensively to give you that a little period of invulnerability, invincibility. And he's actually chasing the Hyzak custom here. It's like at this point, you guys don't even have to worry yourselves with it. Like, let's see what your ace has. So fortunate. Your ace still got taken down. Alright, so this right here is a good example of when matches are almost too one-sided. Even though if it's an ace match, it feels as if you guys are able to completely overwhelm them. Very nice. Oh, that's unfortunate. That roll, I feel as if some rolls and some dodges don't have as much invincibility as they should. Now, you got less than 40 seconds, 45 seconds, and you guys are about at 25K. You're at 22K right now. Oh, man. Oh, that's crazy. I haven't seen this go like this in a while. Yep. It's very understandable when you pop exam anytime before the match under a minute or a minute and 30 seconds, depending on what ability you have. You have exam, Hades, and so on. And you're making good use connecting with the rocket to the beam saber slash. Alright, let's see how everyone did on the scoreboard. Good work, good work. Cody-P. Ah, good job. Top diversions. Alright, so. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so let's look at your rival here. Oh, this 12th place for us with diversions. Yeah, he only died twice, or had his suit destroyed twice, but aside from that, his damage was nowhere. Oh, man. That's Tropicon. That sucks. Okay, so a few things here we're going to go over real quick. So overall, the match was actually pretty clean. It was in your favor. By the time you had, what, 5 minutes remaining at least? You guys were at a landslide, a lead here. And they've only gotten maybe like two kills or so around 5:30. So looking at your battle techs and everything, it seems fine. Here I was worried at first that you weren't really concerned about the support, but eventually you do turn around and handle the support. However, it still gave the support some time to hammer or at least try to suppress some of your allies. However, they didn't get any kills, so this support didn't fully utilize the opportunities that it had. So it was probably shooting raid suits of the sort here. But you guys did a good job here. Unfortunately, the Zok was here waiting for your ally, and you're going to see the Zok catch you guys with this beam here. And when you're fighting against the Zok, guys, you have to be very careful. The line of sight is very, very, very important. Don't run into that beam. And again, I mentioned a lot during the video itself. Be very careful when you run into melee the Zok, because it can definitely have repercussions, because if they can call it and bait it, they're going to eat your first attack and they're going to counter. As well as all its melees, all it's going to have to do is just do one swing, and it has a huge radius and it's very tanky, as you see here. So you did a really good job handling the Zok. Your team was very bold here, and again, this was probably because things were not looking so good. But with two other people low and coming in here to, fight the good fight, as well as the people here at the point over here. Overall, I think you guys did a really good job picking targets out for the most part. At this point, when this dude disconnects at 5:30, it sucks. I don't know if they raged or got upset, but this was also your rival it's weird how the rival is selected now. It always has been weird, and they can't find a solution. This was very clever for you doing this, because usually, I'm be honest, I don't even do this because essentially it's supposed to break and cannot be repaired. But if you guys pay attention to certain tips, sometimes you can, or sometimes it doesn't say you can't repair it. So keep this in mind whenever you use your systems, and make sure you check that information. Up next, you guys were staying at base for a long time, and I think the problem they had actually was them not sorting together. At this point, they were split up. See how your team is completely surrounding like these two over here and the two over here? I think if they would have tried to hold out a little bit longer and spawn again, they would have been able to push you back just a little bit. Now, I'm not rooting for them. I'm just saying in particular. I will say you made a good use of your chest barrage attack or your chest rocket. Because honestly, with you, I kind of suck with it because I'm just not a good judge sometimes when I use it. At this point, it's a good example. You were in front of your allies' line of fire for a long time. Not that it was all your fault. It was their fault partially, but I think you should also try to keep in mind your allies' line of fire, because you see them here. So your best bet is to either go up to the left, because backing up with the shield is smart. However, you're panning left and right where your ally is trying to do that. Especially with a Gatling gun user, they're going to be panning a lot when there's multiple enemies if they're not focusing on one target's legs, which they should. But be very careful standing in front of your allies for fire. You guys landed and you harassed them. I almost feel bad for the enemy team, but again, I give them the props for sticking in there to the very end. You guys destroyed them in terms of points here. You did a really good job for the most part of having your recovery timed very well. Here you started to shut down the Zok more, which was what a raid should do for something like a Zok, because those things are monstrous. They destroy general suits and other suits, as you see. But hopefully you can respect the Zok a little bit more, as well as take the assistance of your friends. Here's a good example. You have all these 3 people low, and again, you had 2 minutes left, but it doesn't really matter. You guys are, over 10,000 points ahead, and it's ridiculous, but I love it. All in all, I really liked this match. It was very cool, very chill to watch. It sucks, again, that they had someone disconnect. I think the match definitely could have played out a little bit, especially when you had 5v6. It'd be different before 4v5. I know it's just one body, but when you have that many bodies populating the field at once, it can get very hectic, and in some cases overwhelming, overpowering. You did a good job capitalizing off your exam system when you needed to. I loved it. And you also know to use it whenever you need it. When you spawned into the match with less than a minute left, you did perfect. Gives the thumbs up. Yo, Cody-P, thank you for seeing this video, and this was actually pretty freaking dope. This was a good ace match. I'm proud you were able to. You didn't try to become the ace too much. You tried to, wear the enemies out and help your team. You weren't trying to be the ace. You were trying to win, which, in fact, is sometimes needed versus someone trying to be the ace and someone trying to win. So that was really good on your part. You guys did very well. Feel free to submit another video, especially if there's everyone in there at one time. But I'm gonna stop this here before I go on too much longer. Cody-P, you're the man. Thank you for sending in this Blue Destiny. Now you make me want to kind of hop into it and play with it some more. Without further ado, you guys, make sure you check out all the other channel videos if you haven't already. Be sure, of course, hit that thumbs up, that like, hit that bell, follow, get all the reminders for all that stuff. Submit a video if you haven't, or if you have and you want to submit another one, go for it. We're all here. Without further ado, I will see you guys next time. Have a great day. Peace.